be top tier. We're going to experience some even better gameplay than we did.
Yeah. So last week,
hopefully.
Yeah, last week we won all games almost flawlessly. The real question is can they perform at the dominating standard that they set for themselves last week? That's what we want to see today.
Definitely.
We can have a look at the scoreboard for what games are about to be played. As usual, we have the standard confetti sides, and this week they are against Did Not Attend in League of Legends. Did Not Attend is actually their team name. I got confused at this. I thought that they would just not show up, but no, that is their actual team game. And I'll let you introduce
that
the
caught me
Overwatch.
off guard.
Yeah. I'll let you introduce the Overwatch lot. I know you love that game.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got ourselves College Cigar versus Confetti Arrows. Arrows should shine brightly again and strike through their competition like they did last week, hopefully. I'm not 200% sure about our enemy team. I'm sure you can fill them in on.
Yeah, they are a Welsh side, a Welsh university playing in the BEA Overwatch League, just like ourselves. So, I don't have any expectations for this game. We'll have to see how it goes.
Definitely. Hopefully we can see some butt wipes, as you'd say, on the enemy team.
Yeah. And then going into our final game, Rocket League, we've got the Confetti Chariots versus the Farnborough 6th Penguins. Coming from Farnborough University. I don't know what to expect. Our Rocket League team is definitely a good one. Last week they came back on a... Sorry, they came back.
They came back on a reverse sweep. A reverse sweep.
That was it. I lost the. I forgot the word for it.
Don't worry, I'm here to pick you up on your issues.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what we're here for. But yes. So what I want to know with the League of Legends game, obviously that's the one that's coming first. I really want to know what do you think we're going to see in this?
We're going to see some top tier gameplay. I don't think we're going to see anything like we did last week. I think it's going to be very unique. I think the farming stage is again going to be finding those easy picks out at the beginning, trying to find ways to just level themselves up, and maybe there's that one person again that might just overrule everyone else. But I'm really hoping that we see an even match today, unlike last week.
Yeah.
Because it felt like it was one-sided to our confetti team, which I think
it definitely was
a bit unfortunate. But I think it's going to be fantastic this week.
Yeah, I do actually have some stats from the last game. For anybody who wasn't here last week, the league game that we were playing was our first ever Confetti League team game. That was the first one they've ever played with each other, ever played in the league, and they did amazing. So they ended the game with 30 kills, which, for a normal league game, you may think that's not that much. But the enemy surrendered 22 minutes into that game, and they only had 4 kills. So our Confetti side had a 26 kill lead. It was ruthless. I want to see it again.
Watching it was ruthless. I don't want to see it again. Fortunate other team, I think they're going to be weeping if that happens again.
Yeah.
I want to see a full pledged game this time.
Well, speaking of the other team, Did Not Attend. This is actually their first game as well, playing in the BEA. So much like us last week, they're going to be in a similar spot. So we have nothing to base them on. They could be amazing. They could be okay. We have no idea. I can't wait to find out.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to tell too. Did Not Attend. That caught me off.
Yeah, it's a deceptive name, but I like it.
It's an amazing name.
Yeah,
it is a great name, especially for these kind of events.
Yeah. So what we will do as well, for all the people that missed last week, the Overwatch game that we had. We've talked about the league game. They did very well, and you know what? There's not much difference in the Overwatch either. Last week's MVP was Tom. The Overwatch Confetti Arrows put up an amazing 3-0, absolutely dominating the other side.
It was very interesting. I really enjoyed watching that.
I know you were.
I'm sure you guys did too.
Yeah, I know you were kind of rooting for the other team because you wanted a more even matchup, Ethan. But
yes, definitely. I'm always going for an even match. I hate it when it's one-sided because it's not.
Fair.
I don't think it's not to its fullest potential. I like seeing games where you actually see the action and potentially they're both even gameplay. And we're just seeing the gameplay manifest as we go on. You can see the characters, see the players, figuring out what they need to do. So it's incredible.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's get straight into our first game of tonight. It's going to be the league game where you can see the pick and ban. So we do have Confetti Halberds on the right and Did Not Attend on the left. So, you know, I'm seeing some reasonable bans here. Kench and Yon. No, that's Kane. Another disclaimer, much like last week. We are, you know, not entirely experienced league players, but, you know, hopefully we know enough to make this a great time for you guys.
We know the basics. That's all we need to know. Yeah. Hopefully.
You know what?
I know who they've banned Gwen, which I'm
Gwen
kind of,
and Lux.
I'm kind of sad really, because Gwen's like the one character I play quite a decent amount on League. So seeing that ban is just kind of heartbreaking. They've also banned Lux as well for the from the Halberds. So it's gonna be that's going to actually be a lot better compared to the last one we saw, because Lux came in for the clutch, I believe, towards the end on the bottom lane, didn't she?
Yeah.
She was rolling everyone.
Now, what I will say as well is they have chosen to ban Mordekaiser. Now, if anybody was here for last week, their top lane got quite harassed by the enemy Mord. It was quite a tough matchup. I'm also quite surprised that Halberds have banned Kench, because although he is quite good, he did get a recent nerf for his top lane stuff regarding his shield, so I'm still not sure if he's just as powerful, but I'm quite surprised to see that banned. I'm not surprised to see Lux banned. She is.
She's too powerful.
Oh, she's annoying. That's for sure.
100%. But I'm going to see it's going to be a very different game, I think. Top lane. I think it's going to be very interesting. Here we go.
We do have the Garen that Did Not Attend, and we're seeing the Set coming in again from Halberds. You know, they didn't play amazing last game, but you know what? We can't put anything of that on the players because it could have just been a bad matchup.
It definitely could have, but
hopefully Set this game will, you know, maybe prove he's got a bit more.
Ashes.
We are going to be seeing the Braum in. We can already see that this comp is different to what they ran last week.
Definitely, it's definitely a mix-up this time, which is going to be more interesting, I think, as we're going to see different players play differently to what we were that we saw last week. So
the question
I'm actually excited.
Does Icona pick Yasuo like last week? That's all I want to know.
Do you know what? Come on.
Do they pick Yasuo?
Pick him.
I know they want to. I know they want to, but are they gonna do something else? Maybe. Who knows?
Potentially.
It looks like they're probably going to be playing jungle this game. They were mid lane last time with the Yasuo game, but this is a welcome change.
Very different.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to perform just as well.
Well, I'm sure they will. From last week, we saw them play pretty well, so I'm hoping the same thing with the.
So now we are going to get the last 4 bans in after this phase. I think a little bit of a weird pick ban setup. Obviously, I'm guessing this is how real competitive league is played.
It definitely is. Top tier gameplay here. You don't see anything better.
But what I'm confused, I wonder if I'm guessing they can't ban somebody after they've already been picked. That would be
that would be like,
very
horrible. Someone just bans V off the bat. Like,
that would be
you
funny.
can't play them.
We are going to be seeing quite. I think Vayne
Caitlyn has been banned as well.
Yeah, Caitlyn can just be very annoying. It's a reasonable
especially at those high levels, I'm sure. Morgana as well being
the ban as well. They clearly don't like their stunning mages. Lux and Morgana. Honestly, 2 of the most painful champions to face against. I hear.
Honestly, this game should be a lot lighter.
Yeah, we'd hope so, but I wonder who else we're gonna get for either side. So Did Not Attend. They're going with very. Actually, you know what? I can't really give my take on it. Garen,
I don't know.
He's just a reliable top laner, you know. He's got many good matchups, and he also has a lot of bad matchups. But I think into Set, I could be wrong. Set may have the advantage in this one.
Potentially.
Set is very strong, but so is Garen.
You also see the altering in other esports games where you choose someone and then I think that this person is really good, and next minute they're just toppling over everyone else.
Ooh, we are going to be having the Yi jungle on the side of Did Not Attend. Now, the real thing is, if this Yi has a high skill level, this could be a very painful game. Or, you know, it could just be classic jungle feeding Yi.
Well,
so I feel like this could go either way. If you know, like last game, You know, I feel like we've got to pick a character. If you could pick anybody out of this roster, who do you think's going to do the best? Or who do you think who has the potential?
Don't push me. Don't push. If I'm wrong,
hey,
I don't want anything coming back on me. I don't know. It's so difficult.
My prediction is this Yi. We could see big things from this Yi. And then again, we could see big things from the Vi.
I'm gonna say V. I'm gonna 100% go. Yeah. We saw them do amazing last time, so.
You know what? That's a pretty well-educated
I'm hoping
thing.
that they do well.
Yeah.
Obviously, if they don't, I'll be disappointed. But
yeah. Wow, putting
I have to learn.
Well, we are going to be getting into that game, you know. So, it's a shame we can't see the levels of these players. I wonder what the matchup is really like. I can tell you, some of them are going to be huge. Maybe.
I'm going to guess their levels are like, oof.
You never know, honestly. And the thing is, levels aren't all that's important in the game of League.
Definitely. You could be level, I don't know what the level cap in that game is, but I'll go for an estimation of like level 1000 or something. I don't know. That could be just a brisk.
Yeah, but, I'm not sure what the level cap is.
I don't know, but say if they're that level, they could be like the lowest. I think it's like bronze or something. What's like the lowest level for rank?
The lowest rank?
Yeah.
That is iron.
So imagine they're iron, like the bottom of the brisk of iron. But they're like the highest level. That'd be kind of like sad. How many hours they spent in that game just to reach that level?
You joke about it, Ethan, but I already know there's plenty of people in that category.
Overwatch is a very good example.
You know what? I think almost any game you can just choose, and there's going to be the people who have insanely high levels, but their rank is, you know, it happens.
Just atrocious.
Maybe they're just having a bad day.
True, or just a bad game altogether. You know.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah. So what I want to see this game. Will everybody buy at the start? Because
yes, surely. If they don't,
you say that. Last week we did have misfortune on the enemy team who didn't buy. You know, I just assumed maybe it was the Chad. You know, the full confidence pick. They don't need that. They did. Yeah, they definitely
did. Yeah. That's a bad decision on their department.
It happens. I'd love to see everybody buying this game. It would be quite nice.
It would be, yeah. It would definitely contribute, I think, to.
No, it might help just a little bit,
Maybe just a little tad. Yeah.
But.
What I was gonna say, what do you think the score is going to be?
The score. What?
Are
you judging this on like kills at the end of the game? So like the kill ratio?
Yeah, we'll go for kill ratio. What do you think the kill ratio is going to be?
Oh man, 30-50. I can't pick a side though.
30-50.
30-50. It's going to be one or the other side.
Right.
Now come on, you put me on the spot.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm saying I'm going to go for 45.
You're inaccurate.
45. 53 or something along those lines.
45-53.
Just to add the number out. We'll see however gets close enough.
Yeah, if you get it spot on. I mean,
yeah, I'm just the best, you know. I can foreshadow the future. I'm not going to say who it is because that would be very biased.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can be biased. I want to see Confetti win this game. I want to see the Halberds do their thing. You know, they can do it.
Sure we will. We'll see. Did not attend. Who did attend actually contribute to this entirety of the event. Like just completely dominate. But,
you love playing devil's advocate.
Of course,
you know,
of course.
I respect
I've got
that.
to always
I
get to the opposite.
I do respect that.
You know?
But you got to chant.
I've got to support one team. You know, I've got to support a team. If you're going for the home team, then obviously I've got some bias towards Confetti, but I'm always gonna choose someone else to give you that competition between the two of us.
That is fair. You know, it's always good to have an unbiased cast almost, just to make sure everything is well represented. But I don't care.
Definitely.
I want Confetti to win.
That's fair.
So we are not far away from getting into the game now. Oh, man. Okay. I just want to see it again. I want to see the exact same last time. Get a few early picks. You know, ramp up your levels, get those items early, and then you can just snowball for the rest of the game.
Definitely. Destroy their enemy morales, as you would say.
Yeah.
So they just become defeated.
Defeat their mental. Defeat their mental, I think, is the term.
Yeah.
But
it's quite sad to see, but
yeah. So I think hopefully, we might see a perfectly balanced game here, but we'll just have to find out. We are going straight into the game right now. Here we go. Very nice.
Here we go. So
we do have the halberds on the right side, with did not attend on the left.
We got some already in the jungle. I'm guessing ready to help level up their jungler.
Just guarding their jungle so they don't get invaded, and they're there for the leash, so their jungle can get it.
100%. I see. Everyone's organised.
That is
pretty well, I would say,
yeah,
in this area.
I tell you what, they've got a really nice guard on the side of halberds in red on the mini map right now. They had a really nice front line to guard their jungle, just in case the enemy was feeling a bit cheeky, feeling a bit, confident with their skills.
Yeah. Going in for that good old cheeky attack.
Yeah. So both junglers are going to have a leash here, so hopefully that should balance out bot lane. They're both going to arrive at the same time pretty much. Can see, as usual on the minimap, top lane, it's the usual brawly top lane, fighting over whoever can get the most CS in like the first bit.
Definitely, it's looking like a pretty chill match at the moment.
Yeah.
Have you got a cup of tea ready and some good old
get your drinks, get your snacks,
a movie,
get ready.
Shove yourself, lie down, have a chill, just watch this chill and calming match.
There's nothing chill about League of Legends, baby. I want it to get straight into the dirt. I want people just, running after kills. They want to get,
You want it to be the most chaotic match.
Oh, I want it to be a glorious mess.
Oh my god, here we go, it's the bomb.
Just getting a little bit of poke damage.
There we go, he's dealing a bit of damage. I he's equaling his health up there, the Garen with the opposing top laner.
I think Set does have the advantage here. If Garen gets a bit too out of position, he can probably just get easily picked up. Mid lane's looking quite casual right now. None of them are really dealing that much poke to each other.
No one yet has decided to damage one another. Well, at the moment the minions are a bit pushed forwards towards the
Halberd side is kind of getting held under tower, but they're all winning their respective lanes. I think Halberd's overall does have the most dominating lanes so far with 2 out of 3 with bot and top. I want to see what this vibe does. They're level 3 now. I'm assuming they might go for an early gank.
Here we go.
But maybe they're going to get the duel with Yi. Vi can easily take this.
Definitely. They would seem to be stepping away there.
Yeah, Yi is just running away. I think he knew he couldn't win that. They both have both buffs.
Yeah, they both got both buffs. From that engagement at the beginning, you should see V just kind of overwhelm him there.
Yeah.
Took some big chunk of damage off him. I think at the moment the Garen's pretty low health at the moment, so
yeah, he's
not careful. He could be critically
picked up soon.
Picked up, yeah. But at the moment it's 0-0 at the moment to do with score, so
yeah, nobody has got a kill yet. Halberds do have the slight early lead on gold. I wonder if that will be consistent throughout the game, but obviously I think in the early stages of a league game the tides can turn so quickly that
definitely.
We gotta wait. Something big is about to happen. Okay.
And all the swarming up is ready for some Kickstarter battle that's just going to be surreal.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, I wonder if Vi is going to get the gank on Garen. I don't know if he has vision in that bush. No, he doesn't.
I don't think
he doesn't have
only
any
been
vision
one award that's been placed down.
That is the Halberd award. Okay. I'm quite surprised there's been no deaths yet.
Yeah, I am too. But I'm guessing no one's Queen Greedy, which is what you don't want really in a
I think in a game like this, especially with quite high stakes being a tournamented thing, nobody's going to try for that many flashy plays because at the end of the day, you just want to win.
Definitely. As with all games come, you just want to be the one to win.
Yeah.
And it's mentally defeating when you just lose.
Is that coming from experience?
No. I've never lost a game in my life.
That is fair. You're elite god.
I am.
Ooh.
That's some good silence there.
Yeah. Set getting kind of low.
Garen's just
it's the usual top lane slug battle of chipping until you can have them in kill potential, and then you just all in them to try and get them.
Like nice little combo, cheeky combo.
Yeah, it's usually nice to see as well.
I'll say it's potential mid lane attack.
Yeah, Kale is kind of going in,
Taking
doing a
health.
good
Oh
bit
my
of
God,
damage.
potentially.
They may be able to
Yeah,
pick
he's
this
going
up.
to take him out.
Lovely.
Oh, he
The
did.
flash
The first
into the
blood.
thing. That was a good use of flash.
That was
Well
good.
worth.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Now, I wonder
The
if Vi and
first
Yi
kill going
do
to
look like they're about to
Halberd.
fight.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if Vi's going to take this
Potentially
up.
V.
Yi has
Well,
used
V.
his... Okay, yeah. That was a good flash.
Yeah, that was pretty wise to get out of that battle as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Yi's Q was quickly coming off cooldown, I think, there, and it was a death sentence almost.
It was. They don't want to equalise it at the moment. They want it to keep
yeah.
it 1-0 here.
But that's what I'm liking. I'm seeing smart uses of flash and some of the spells on the side of Halberd here.
Definitely, they're definitely utilising their equipment to the level that it needs to be.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. I'm really. It's even though nothing's much gone on, it's a very enjoyable match to watch. To watch them farm.
Yeah, yeah. Luckily, Kale was able to pick up that first kill. You know, giving them the slight lead. I wouldn't say it matters for much yet, but who
Definitely
knows?
not. As it's at the moment, it seems to be equal with the amount of minions that are coming up and dying and then coming back. So it all comes depending on who gets that first lane out of commission.
Yeah, some things we can just talk about just to let everybody know. It does look like Halberds are winning on CS in mid and bot lane. However, in top they are currently losing. You know, there's not that much CS in yet. You know, because the game hasn't gone on for too long. It's been 7 minutes, but you know, it's always good to know because that's always going to be the side with more gold.
Definitely.
Vi is going to be fighting the Yi here. Kale is going to come down.
Unfortunately, it's been held by the team there, so
yeah,
they've got to probably retreat here, unless the three of them could come in, but they're being surrounded here, so it looks like the Halberd side might.
Yeah, I think Halberds are going to be able to pick up the mid
well,
here.
be able to, yeah. Definitely.
But they've just got to be worried about everybody chasing them. They're in a really rough scenario right now. Vi is going to be able to get out with the protection of Braum. Yep, and it does look like they are going to be safe for now. But that is only for now.
That was a very risky decision there, I think.
Yeah, I think they may be... I'm not going to... I can't fault them. They almost did get them. Well, they are going in. Kale is moving back down. They might be able to pick up the 2 bot players on the side of NDA here.
It's got another elimination gone to Halberd. It seems like they're just going to be cleaning up there.
This Yi is going to be able to get picked up because there is a ward on the other side of that. It's a triple kill from Kale. Very, very nice.
Fantastic. That's what we need to see.
This Kale is the only one with kills for the side of the Halberds right now.
That
they deal so much damage. It's very nice.
It's all that feeding. It's all that farming up.
Exactly.
All that farming that they did at the beginning after they had their drink and chilling.
Yeah, got their boots, got their stuff.
They have.
But I think
ready for a run.
Yeah, I think with a game like this, it's been fairly close in terms of team fights. You know, there's definitely been opportunities where DNA could probably all in to maybe get a few kills, but I think we've definitely seen like the skill of either side. Just they're playing safe, they're doing their matchups, and I'd like to say this is going to be a bit more of a closer game. However, Halberds do have the 4-0 lead already. They're already going to be up in gold. Maybe if, DNA have the chance to take some of their bounties and get a bit more gold. But this is the same early ramp we saw last time with Halberds. So I would not be surprised if they just do the same again, where they get that early kill lead and then they just snowball to win the rest of the game.
Definitely. It wouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah, they've done it before.
Yeah, we've seen it before. We've seen it happen. So it's just the expectation of it happening again.
Yeah, it does look like they might gank Garen here. He wanders down into the river.
Oh, damn.
Little did he know, 2 of them were there.
Oh.
Yi is not going to be able to be there in time to save him. But it does look like they might be able to pick up the Yi. Unless Yi can get under his tower here. That was a very nice,
That was great. Yeah, that was a nice get out there. I don't remember what those little things are called, where like boost you, but that was like such a good decision.
They're just plants, I guess.
We'll call them bomb plants for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, the use of that was really important there. From what you can see.
I mean, without that, he would have maybe had to burn a flash or something to get away, and you don't really want to do that.
It's not worth it.
If you can
on
get away
that
with
300-second cooldown, that cooldown is just huge. It's just definitely destroying when it comes to when you need it the most.
Definitely. You got to make sure you use it at the right time. So, I'm quite surprised there is not much damage for either bot tower yet. They are both holding its it's very well contested in this bot lane.
It is. Yeah, it is. It's like Garen's just cleaning up at the moment, just cleaning up some Halberds.
Yeah, getting some of the minions farming up while Set's gone back. I mean, Garen's CS right now is fairly good, and so is Kale's. They're definitely they've done the most farming for either side.
Definitely, it's good to see when they've farmed up and pretty much taken up those minions just to boost them up a bit when it comes to the later fight.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, you can see as well all that extra CS and all the farming, as well as the 5-kill lead that they do have on DNA. Halberds do actually have the 3k gold lead right now.
Definitely. It looks to me like the bottom lane is just going to be wiped out here.
Yeah, Blitzcrank was fortunate to get away, but you know, when 4 people are down bot, there's not much you can really do but try and run away.
No, there isn't. It's if you're being overwhelmed like that, I don't think you can do anything other than get your team to come back and help you. But
yeah, the thing is, they are able, for DNA, able to get a bit of mid tower damage. Vi is going to be the only one going up to help. They might be able to, you know, secure this kill, but it does look like they're just going to run onto tower again. Yi trying to protect the bot tower. I feel like yeah, if Yi gets a bit overconfident and walks out of his tower range, he could so easily get picked up there. He's got to play super safe to make sure he's only defending that tower.
Definitely.
I wonder if Set is going to be able to maybe... Nah, Garen's just ahead of him. The positioning's quite nice from these top players.
It is, it is. Like, they know where to be at the right time, and they know if this happens, they can do this, and then it all comes to do with just being able to outthink the other player. It's very interesting to see how differently everyone else plays, especially the top laners, and compared to the mid laners, how different their positioning is to one another. It's
yeah, definitely.
It's definitely unique.
I wonder if Vi is maybe going to be able to get a gank on Garen here.
And look, she's waiting for the opportunity. I think. Oh, yeah. No, unfortunately, she's moving out. But I think if he waited for Garen to push a bit more further forwards, maybe they could have double teamed him there.
Yeah, I think the thing is, Garen would never push forwards in that scenario because he knows that gank's coming.
He's foreshadowing it.
Yeah.
Things like bottom lane is the moment is being just cleaning up some of the minions.
Yeah, bot lane has been awfully quiet. You know, usually bot lane it can be quite brawly, but everyone's been playing quite reserved.
They are. They're always respected in their own lane, and then the junglers come up whenever they're required. They've barely ever needed to drop down to bottom lane. Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of staying in that position.
I just love that ability, the little spin.
Oh, the spin.
Like, he just becomes a little tiny thing and then starts spinning.
Like a Beyblade.
Yeah.
Vi may be looking for a gank here. They want to do something, but I don't think they want to dive under tower. Oh, no. Yeah. We could get a 2v2 here, maybe a mid, but Yi does... I think Dragon is going to be the next... It's going to be the next goal for everybody. You can see Yi's kind of floating around there, as well as their mid laner.
Yeah, they're preparing. They're wanting to get this dragon.
Yeah, everybody's pinging the dragon.
Yeah, here we go. I think it's going to be a brawl here. There's going to be a brawl here, I think, between the two teams for this dragon.
Well, I'm not sure because Halberds did get there first, and obviously they've got the early damage on Yi. The only thing they can really do is Yi could maybe try go for a steal here, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
it wouldn't be a good play to do, but unfortunately Yi is going to be picked off very nice. They do get the flash out of them there, which is quite worth.
It was a good attempt to get out, but unfortunately that flash was wasted, I think.
No, I think they were going to die if they didn't use that, I'm not going to lie. So, at least they got the flash out. They can't use it again for another long while. It's very nice.
True.
Set does seem to be, winning his top lane a bit more now. Getting more damage onto Garen.
See, this is mid.
I wonder if they're going to be able to pick up this...
tower's going to be able to take it up. I think so.
No,
definitely. Maybe. Surely, there isn't anyone else
going to be close.
In mid lane. No, they're going to take it.
Yeah, there we go. I was just wondering on how many minions they had left, but the turret rate of fire is fairly slow. Blitzcrank does get picked up very nicely there.
Definitely. Just having to retreat from that bottom lane due to having no minions left. So, you know what? I'm getting a bit of deja vu right now. Yeah.
9-2-1.
The mid lane goes again as well.
Yeah. You know, the Halberds have a 8-kill lead in the 15th minute of the game. It's quite impressive.
It is. It is. It's very.
You know what? At least they're consistent. That's what I will say.
I agree. Yeah, the consistency is key. I should say.
So, I think everything's going to be a bit more quiet now. You know what? We're not seeing too much roaming, I feel. Obviously, we are seeing a bit of roaming from the Kale, you know, going down to bot every now and again and having a, like, you know, little dance around in their jungle, stealing their stuff. But
Yeah.
we've not seen many, like, full-on 5v5 fights. We've seen maybe, like,
No, we haven't.
3-on-2, stuff like that. Garen is going to be picked up. This Vi, very nice.
See, I told you.
Yeah.
She's
I mean, it's
good
just
choice of player.
it's such a fun jungler to have because, you know, the Storm is great. They have so much damage on their own. They're just, you know,
Definitely.
running down the river, killing whoever they can find. It's lovely.
They're just keeping their territory evicted from any incoming people, aren't they?
They're just guarding their river.
They are, yeah. They don't want anyone coming down their riverside. This is their fishing lake. No one else's.
Yeah, Vi and Kale are going to be kind of roaming together. They are going to be spotted by the mid lane here, and yeah, understandably, immediately they're going to retreat back to turret. I would also be very scared right there.
Yeah, honestly, there's nothing else that could be taken there other than to just run away.
I do like how much Vi is playing in the enemy jungle.
Definitely.
You know, who needs your own farm when you can just farm their jungle and get away with it?
Yeah.
It doesn't like Vi and Yi may be having a fight right now. If you pay attention to the minimap.
Seems like it. Seems like one of them's asking for help here.
Yeah, Yi.
Yeah,
Oh, is he going to be
Yi
picked
is going
up?
to be. Oh,
He might be picked up by the Kale here, though. Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Just able to get him.
Are they going to be able to take out the mid lane?
Yeah, they're definitely.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Yeah, there we go.
Just took a little bit of damage from the turret there, but
hey, it's all worth it.
Worth it.
Then they're going to steal their red. Insult to injury.
It is. It's just.
And here we go.
Horrible.
It's all falling into place. They've got the 12-kill lead. They're about to pick up the bottom turret. They probably are going to be stopped there, but they've got it very low.
Yeah, V's coming into.
Kale does get the
behind.
second mid turret there. Braum might go down here.
The health of the turret is just 1 health. I think if one of them pushes in a little tiny bit, maybe.
That is unlucky.
No, unfortunately.
Twitch did get picked up by the turret there. Luckily, I guess, the good thing is that nobody got kill credit. He quite simply just died to the turret.
She was so close there to
unfortunate. They did a good job, but the 2v1, they were already low enough. There was not much more they could really do. But, you know, that's a few more kills for the side of DNA. You know, they're going to be getting them bounties, especially from the Vi. The Vi is going to have a big bounty on her head. I like that. You know what?
Elimination of that, yeah.
You saw there, the Kale, you know, they're tanky enough at this stage. They can just run under that tower and kill whoever's underneath. Then nobody's safe. Nobody is safe.
We've got to this level of the game where literally it's either one team that's just going to roll everyone, or the other team is just going to
they've got such a strong
struggle.
lead.
Definitely. If you look at the level difference as well, it's...
DNA are going to be able to get a hefty bit of damage, especially now that they've summoned this Rift mid. They're at least going to get this one turret. I imagine Rift is going to get picked up.
Yeah, definitely here. That level up, though.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Dragon is going to be up in the next 15 seconds, at least. So, I'm expecting another brawl here. Now, the Braum and Vi, they've shown before that they can 2v2 very easily, especially against this Yi in the mid lane. You know, they're not as stacked because, if anything, they've lost their respective roles in terms of, like, compared to the other team. You know? I feel like the Vi has been doing a much better job than the Yi. Therefore, in the flat 1v1, Vi is going to be winning every time. But we are going to be getting a bit of a team fight here, which is nice to see. I've been after this. Unfortunately, Braum does get picked up, but the damage,
oh my god,
the pure damage there.
It's just
are they going to be able to get the ace? Of course they are.
It's just insane to see, really. Honestly, it's the amount of, as you said, the amount of damage there is just...
It's just
seeing those damage numbers just arise. It's just
look
insane.
at this Kale. They are 11-0. They have been fed, you know, bed and breakfast style.
It's
so nice, and you know what? At that point in the game, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a surrender from the side of DNA very soon.
Potentially. I'd hope they come back. Maybe they could come back from this. I'm not 100% sure here because
I don't think
I've
they
had this
can.
happen to me. I've seen the game's been really bizarre, but it's happened
Yeah,
where they've
you know
pushed
what?
that far into my backline. They've come back.
It's not impossible. I'll definitely say that.
Definitely. If they just get their levels up, I think a little tiny bit higher than the enemy, and DNA might be able to come back.
Yeah, that's the thing. DNA is going to try and think, do we stop them from all pushing, or do we just try and farm to get more levels? Obviously, while procrastinating about that, they are going to just be taking poke damage. And that's the thing. If Halberds can just, whenever they see them, just try and get as much damage as possible, it's going to be putting DNA in such a rough position.
Definitely. They're going to have to retreat back every single second or so.
Yeah.
And then that limits them from being able to push into the Halberds back line. So it's a good idea, I think, but everyone seems to be grouping up together.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. It does seem like maybe we're going to get a mid-fight. Either that, or they're going to be pushing up to Baron to maybe try and counter this. I think it's safe to say
they're going to be taking
that, yeah. It's
Alder under its name.
Yeah. We can assume that DNA know that they are taking Baron right now.
Yeah.
Just because,
There's just 5 of them. They're all on there. They're just all eating it up.
Oh, if you can see that, Garen did use the plant to get vision. And you know what? If I was him, I'd be pretty scared if I did that and I just saw 5 people all running towards my area. I would probably be scared. I'd be quite scared. Poor guy.
Yeah, you can hear the screams.
Yeah. So it does look... Halberds are going to be kind of splitting up now. They were quite grouped up. Vi is just farming. They already know that when that Vi gets next in, they're going to do very well. Kale with that damage.
It's just surreal. He literally...
Look at that
you just saw
damage!
It's how much health they're just taking off.
You love to see it.
These aren't little tiny chips either. They're humongous chunks.
Oh, they are chunks, definitely.
He's not taking little bites out of them. He's full on taking a full course meal out of these guys. It's horrible to see. I think they're going to... Here at the moment, I think... Harold, I don't think they're going to be able to take out the...
Twitch does get picked up. Kale doesn't care. Kale's going in. They are all going in. Who needs minions when you can tank turret damage yourself?
Honestly, you're the minions. You're taking the turret.
I'm quite surprised that Braum and Kale aren't dead. Braum is very low. Surely they'll be able to pick him up. Yeah, he does get it.
Oh man, they just that's it.
Picked up, and that is them won a 23-minute game with a Nexus. They broke the Nexus. They didn't just defeat. They played a full game there, and it was only 23 minutes. Very impressive. Yeah, only. That's quite short for a league game, in my opinion.
I must say that was interesting. It was definitely an interesting game. It kind of gave me flashbacks to the other game.
Less flashbacks and more memories of victory. That's what I'd like to call it.
Yeah, flashbacks.
Well done, Halberds. You've done it again. Keep it up.
Well done,
honestly,
well done
keep
to
it up.
There. Definitely. Overall, that game was really well.
Yes.
The leveling up at the beginning of the game was really well done. I think they definitely utilized the minions. They didn't fight and stuff, and
yeah,
it was interesting.
I do think we may have a few replays from that game. A lovely new feature. Very nice. I wonder if we get to see a few of them from the last game. As you can see here, I think, was that the first kill? That was the first kill of the game, the Kale flashing into the thing. It's also very nice. Kale coming down to get even more kills. I think Kale got all of these here. Getting the triple kill for the side of Halberds.
It's just horror. It's just seeing it again just gives me bad memories.
You see that? See, Yi thought he was safe. He was channeling, he was getting his health back. And as soon as that ward came down, he knew he was dead.
He did. He foreshadowed.
Wow. I'm just looking at this. That poor Blitzcrank, man.
Honestly, he was stood there for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
His whole life. He could see the whole life before him whilst he was...
we've almost got like a Vi highlight reel here.
Honestly.
Just going
around.
around.
Just go.
Killing everybody.
She's just swooping in.
But this is where the real combo came in. When this Vi and Kale were together, nobody's safe.
No, they worked so well together. It was really key. I think,
what? I think what we will say, we can't discredit any of the other players. We do talk about the mid laners and junglers much, but Yeah, I think that's just because they get a lot of stuff done. They have that kill potential. Obviously now we are seeing the replay
definitely.
of Vi getting picked up. That was a tough fight. It
was.
really was. Unfortunately, Twitch did get to, maybe if they're watching this now again, they got to see themselves dying to the turret again. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens to everyone. Happens to the best of us.
It's
This was a lovely fight. That was lovely there.
It was.
Just picking up everybody.
Everyone's just working well.
And then that poor Ash.
The damage.
The Ash coming down. Hey guys, I'm here to help. Oh, everybody's dead, and I've just made the ace.
Just at the end, this is just an insane amount of damage. Yeah. Just cleaning everyone up, really. And then just taking it up.
If I could give my MVP for this game, I would definitely have to give it to the KO. Would you agree?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'd have to agree with that because he played so well.
You can't deny it. It was very nice.
He did really, really well, and congratulations to Halberds for winning that game.
Very well played.
Second game as well, saying that this is the first time they've ever been in the British esports. It's just incredible to think that their first 2 games they're just flooring everyone else. So props to them.
Yeah, to be fair though, it was DNA's first game also, so it's a pretty even matchup, I'd say, in that regard. However, we are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We do have the Overwatch game coming up just in a few minutes. We are going to cut for a quick break. Get your drink, go to the toilet, and make sure you're here for this next one. You do not want to miss it. So, we will see you after the break. Goodbye. Welcome back, everybody. We haven't gone. We are still here. Hopefully, everybody is excited for the next game, which is going to be Overwatch. But before we get into that, I say we just have one last final recap to that first league game because it was lovely. We do have the confirmed MVP for that game. I predicted Kale, but we're just gonna have to see what it is. And there it is. You love to see it. I mean, they deserve it. There is no shadow of a doubt.
Right. Floromeister, 15 kills, 0 deaths to add to that.
Yes.
And it's 24,000 damage. Woof.
Very nice.
That is just a surreal amount of damage, and then the highest multiplayer was 3, I think. So I must say they deserve it. That spot was for them. The moment they got that triple, I think that was the calling card.
I'd say the moment they finished up that ace. There's so many. You know what? The fact that we can pick different stages of the game just to credit them too, they deserve it.
Yeah, it is.
And especially all of that with the 0 deaths. I mean, come on, it couldn't have been anyone else.
It couldn't have been. 15 kills and then 0 deaths is just uncalled when it comes to League of Legends.
Yeah. So
there's always one person I think that dies once. So
very well played, Floromeister. So let's have a look at the board. See what's going down. If you want, Ethan, you take it away.
Okay, if you say so. So it comes to the first win. Comes to Halberds with the 1-0 to did not attend, which they did attend. And I must say it's nice to see Confetti take the toll of the win. So let's see them in next game to Overwatch with Arrows versus Koji Cigar. So I'm hoping we're going to see a little bit more compared to last week's.
Hopefully,
and Arrows aren't going to be trampling over them like a truck. It's going to be more like smooth diving or some really difficult plays, I think. Hopefully.
Yeah. So
it's gonna.
I can leak some insider